Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, all night owls and daywalkers. Uh, well, I may be the personification of a human EMP. Electronic devices truly hate me. I lost maybe 2 hours of gameplay because of my computer crashing. I have reached, you know, Barren Light, finished a couple of side quests, which I learned through that some Shadow Karja are still on the prowl, which means I have to add them to the list of worries. And I solved the mystery of those lenses, found a merchant who may be buying them from me. And now I'm about to start the embassy, finally. So let's see if I get lucky without anything crashing or freezing or I don't know. I don't know what else. Yeah, I need to equip that javelin. It's very weird that it's called a javelin. I always thought it was Havline. Don't know why. Let's equip it. I don't know why it was called Havline. Is it Spanish? Nope. I don't know. So let's start the embassy. And hopefully I'll see the West.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Because
Lighten
of
up,
the side
Aye.
quest,
You've got a thick wall of
I've
stone
heard that
between
line
you and the
maybe a couple
Tanakh
of
up there.
times.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy.
You look familiar.
I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Our comic relief.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
I don't like your smile, Mr. Guard.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids.
Like
This
dog
particular
tags.
embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
So it's a coin toss. Has a fight broken off during one of the embassies?
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Baeve over here came face
Why
to
send
face
a
with him
Sun
for the
Priest,
first
then?
time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was
Right.
indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
Everything is tense like a string.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on
An
around here.
instrument string.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
She's
Yes, well,
persuasive.
I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Oh, Olvend. I wish I can dig up some dirt on him. Put a stop to him. Why are they walking so slow?
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
And Studios Wadis. Our comic relief.
We can have peace with these barbarians. Beyond me. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Karja seems to look down on everyone else except themselves. So I don't trust their judgment.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes.
Ah,
The one who cleared the valley for you?
playing
that
dumb,
Aloy.
are you?
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why
you.
the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
Banners, banners. Those.
You're just
Which
gonna
ones?
wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West.
Bigots so much?
If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right.
Ungrateful.
Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Oh no, I will not wait. I want to step foot in the West.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Aloy's on a warpath.
On a machine!
Oh, Barb. Skilled rider as always.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry. Can't do it.
Soldier seems sensible.
I'm asking nicely.
Hey, Barb.
Soldier.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
She's angry.
Supporting fire? Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh?
Demote you, more like it.
Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter.
A human-shaped
Made
brawl.
it just in time. So this tribe that
Okey-dokey.
Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Looks dusty.
Almost.
So these are Karja ruins. Looks ominous. And Tanakh.
That is the line
look
between
terrifying.
east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why
Are
send
those
a child?
paints
Do
or
they want to
tattoos?
parlay or not?
Child.
The Karja can't be trusted.
Ew.
This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth
Marshal
about one thing.
Fashav.
She's not Karja.
Shaw.
She's a Nora from the Savage East.
Of course she's
And
known
if she
you're
seeks
Karja.
to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
There's bound to be an interesting story behind that turn of event.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav.
Once.
Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But
He's a synth.
such an
her.
association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Hold on. Let's get the full story about Fashav, former commander of the Karja, now turned marshal of the Tanakh. A very interesting turn. And he's also cousin of the current king. And how did he find himself in that position?
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh,
Oh, those are
there's
tattoos.
much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles.
Maui?
But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Okay, a man seeking peace. Let's
How
hear
did
his
you come to
story.
be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it. You sound very interesting, Fashav.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course.
You
They
look
committed
devastated by that
unspeakable
failure.
atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaru. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Desperate measures. Desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaru's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaru stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me.
You sound like an author.
Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut. Little did I know what I was in for.
What were you in for?
You said the Kurut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
Machines.
Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Oh yeah. That thing during
Well,
the
then you
last
have
part.
my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
Service to the chief. So he lost his autonomy.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kurut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So there's a lot to unpack here. So a marshal is basically a judge dread. Law enforcer, judge, jury, and executioner. And yeah, marshal, being marshal, they say an ancient protective spirit. Do they mean from the old ones? From the old ones, that's a military rank, I think. Maybe we'll be able to unpack the origin.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me,
Are you?
yes, always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth, especially their chief.
You're singing a different
I've heard
tune
stories
from
about
the
what it
rest
was
of the
like
Karja.
before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace, and now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
A wise man, if I ever saw one. Retaliating kind. When necessary. Let's hear more about him.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field.
Well, they're mostly biased.
It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was.
I wish to meet him.
I think that if you were
Maybe you
fortunate
will.
enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The way
have
you
to tell
talk
a
about the
lot.
Tanakh is a lot different than how they do.
Yeah, change their point of view. Although it's difficult, they still look down on the rest of the tribe. You know, Osirim, the Nora. They still look down on them.
Are you
It's gonna be
glad
difficult.
to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both.
Part of both
If
worlds.
Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Okay, let's get that rite of passage.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines.
What kind of
The
power
source of it
can
all has
call
gone
out
west.
storm?
And I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you.
Odds
Take
are
it from
stacked
one who
against
aspires
us.
to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice.
You'll need him, Aloy.
You can
I'm
find him at
feeling
his
you will.
palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Oh, these are the banners? Couldn't discern if they were banners or part
Marshals.
of the ruins.
It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No.
In
I could only
fighting,
convince a few.
unrest within the Tanakh.
He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all three
Mutiny.
clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
We'll witness the embassy at last.
The Karja have opened the gates.
Paused on their feet. Do they serve a purpose or just decorative? Don't shake in your
As the
boots.
sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
A party crasher.
Hear me, marshals!
Who looks very
You who
scary.
claim to be Tanakh!
Regala.
Regala.
Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For
So let's
this,
get a war.
I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us.
Peace and war.
Exile.
Exile. She's a... Oh! A machine. Hacker machine. Overridden.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Sirens.
Fashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up! Get to cover!
Massacre!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
Massacre. More so than it is now.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
Come on, you can do it, you can do it.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Come on, let's pay them back.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
I'll be fighting bristleback.
Here they come!
Where are they? Whoa! Fine, not good, not good.
Check on them!
Where are they?
All right, try that again!
She's
Here it comes! Aloy, we could use some help!
Yeah, yeah.
firing! Finish the enemy!
There's no more fire.
Hit her again! Lost their helmet!
Get the mask down, but not the
Aloy,
rifle!
do you need help?
Where are you?
Here it comes!
hunter and his prey.
Out of the way, out of the way.
Don't stop for
Running around.
For the rebellion!
Rebellion.
Blade is all I need.
Come on, come on. I'll get you. I'll get you now.
We go now!
Come on.
Can you use the shock attack?
Drawing on her now! Finish the enemy!
There! Maybe that'll...
Come on.
Now...
Kill them all!
Got this one lined up! For the sake of land!
Finish this.
No! Marshal!
Where are they? Keep flipping around. Like cowards they are. Oh, no shot.
For Regala!
For Regala.
We can do more.
Are you okay?
Knife.
I'll
Good
flush her
shot.
out. Hit her!
For the fallen! Here's ammo. I'm on this one.
Need a strategy. Where are they?
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse.
I've got her!
Is something wrong, Aloy?
Knock down. Chill.
Taking my shot!
I need a bit of strategy.
Target hit!
I'm ready for it. I'll get you! Hey!
For
take me.
Regala!
Oh, I'm stuck. It's not fair. I keep running around. Come on, come on, come on. On.
Firing now!
I'm on this one!
You're on target!
They can't take us!
Here it comes!
Hey! How's that armor? Can you knock some more pieces off it? Get to cover and heal.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, baby.
Another one down! We can win this!
Yeah, we can.
They're vulnerable.
What the?
Whoa!
I'm
You
just
get
starting
punched?
you!
Another one down!
Fight me!
We can win this!
Yes. machine, you're nothing.
Strike back!
Yeah, riding the machine is really annoying. Keep slipping through. I'm not really a good shot. That was 2 hits. Now we have to go back.
The Outlander's here!
Those are slower. Yeah, I'm having fun. Puns. Whoa!
Careful, Aloy! Almost lost you! Now they're scared! Their armor! What a shock attack!
Shock attack. Oh, you can... Hold on. I'm poisoned. Right.
Hey! How's that armor? She's hurt!
Yeah, right.
It's just...
Shit. Get out of the way.
Now it's her turn!
Yeah, right.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Okay.
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Fancy.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. Oh!
Like fighting a child!
Okay, better. Oh! Break his guard.
Only a real challenge.
keep me going.
I'm gonna break that shield!
Yeah, I am gonna.
Shield's gone! He's vulnerable!
Let's keep striking. Booming though. That was tense.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No!
Not so fast, Aloy.
It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades!
I'm shaking.
Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja!
You're celebrating the slaughter of your own kin? Poor coward. What have they done? Silence. What are you beginning here?
Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
You're gonna catch a bar.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Oh, Fashav. Dying when he's this close to getting home again.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Blue-blooded salvagers.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Fashav. A massacre.
Not even body.
What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlecbacks. And there were bristlecbacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the
There was an overridden
Daunt?
bristleback there.
How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. see if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
The questions about the West? Plain song. The North Lands.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
Despite the food shortage? Doesn't sound very wise.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that.
Ancient
Remnants
ruins.
of some
Maybe I'll
forgotten
find
war.
A tool? Maybe a tool to break through those flowers?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Okay. Who's this Regala? Karja even know her?
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Oh, Fashav.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As the cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Corpse doesn't need honor. It's just platitude to the living.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way.
Yeah.
I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Yeah, how will they respond?
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
The sun watches over her. She'll get sunburned and skin cancer. That's what the sun does. Oh, show off. Shielding is an energy-based shield wing. Is an energy-based glider repurposed from machine technology. Holds. Oh, attend the embassy. I attended the embassy. It was a bloodbath. Hold square one in the air to deploy the glide. Tap square. Circle. Stop gliding. I'm still shaking.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to silence in Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
I'll test it. Just put together
The
supplies.
woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge.
Silence.
Silence. But what's his angle?
What's your game?
Why help to knock the rebels?
Hideous bloodbath. What is Silence planning? I'm sensing Regala is final bossish, finalish. She has to. Vicious, cruel, doesn't strive for peace. The making of final boss, really. But then we don't know what Silence is cooking up. Which is a problem on its own. Rebel Charger. Can scan them. some good loot, but still upset.
I'll pick these up.
Just test the glider. Where's that pole? Oh, Mr. Cole. There it is. Can do this.
It worked!
Yep. Well, good for you, Aloy. What's this? What is this? Still storming out there. I need to keep saving. Just in case. Let's see. Is it Straggler's Shade? What is this? Signal tower. And a tall neck. Bristlebacks. Oh, that's... I'm following up on the side quests. On that shady Alvin. Weasel. I think I'm offending all weasels out there. Unknown rebel camp. Hmm. Let's see. Let's follow up. Place is falling apart. No minivan. And here's the west. At long last.
Keep this for a cook.
Hmm. Is that a tank? Tank thingy? Can't scan it? What is that? Grapple point. Oh, light. Sorry, Aloy. It's even over here. Whoa. Let's see. There are lots of ruins over here. It's one of those big octopus-like machines. That really looks interesting. I mean, I know this is a no man's land, but before the Red Raids, nobody thought to, I don't know, clean the place up.
Light's taking over the land out here, too.
Fox. Come on, Mr. Fox. I want to hunt you. Is that a storm? Those cannons? Those are massive cannons. What is this place?
This must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Okay.
Come on.
Whoa. What is this? Let's open a quick travel point. So what's going on here? Warren.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Larend, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So
Yeah,
this
we
is
didn't
your
waste
salvage
time
operation.
Salvaging.
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
Well, tell me more.
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
Are you his son?
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
Okay. Find other salvage camps. A group of Ostrom salvagers are competing to create a set of armor that can survive the rigors of the Forbidden West. Did I say that right? Rigors? Rigors? How do you say that? Hang on.
Make this armor work.
Unknown Sky Drifter site. Are they the rebels? Yeah. What is this place? Bristlebacks. see the ruins. This rumbling is ominous.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
Of course, the coordinates recovers from the spire. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I remember fighting corrupted machines, just like that one. Where did you go? Fox? Where did you go? Let me hunt you. Yep, thanks. We're trying to ride a charger?
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Phantom Swarm. Device here a long time.
Oh, I'm still on my poison. Rebel charger. A rebel rider. Yeah, serves you right. What is this place? A camp or something? Who's camping out in the open like this? Oh, are they the ones we
You not hear me, Red? I got a little something for you since you got us out of that mess.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hear you out.
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tanakh, the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through the stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Something tells me you
Let's
will.
hope not.
Okay. So this is a site of a big battle from the old civilization. The old ones. Hang on. Where is it?
An old world ruin. Wonder what's inside.
Yeah, let's explore. searching for an entry point. What, can't go up?
Okay, let's see what we can find around here.
A safe? No safe. That is interesting. Green crystal.
Wonder what a merchant would trade for this.
Except I haven't found a merchant who would trade. Oh, this one. Can I break it from this side? Maybe not. Is this something I can open? Ventilation. Oh yeah, a ventilation shaft. Yes. Sweet. First breakthrough? Maybe? Okay. We're outside.
This crate might be useful.
Might be. Can you hold certain objects? Yes, I know I can hold. But what will it do for me? 6, 4. Back outside. Hang on. Why did I? Okay. Oh, that's the climbing point. Yes. Grab crates. I jump inside again? Maybe. Hang on. That doesn't look right. This way, go on.
Red crystals
Yeah.
growing on the wall. I don't think there's anything I can do about them.
Are you kidding me? What can I do about them? Can I don't know, jump?
Well, without a way to get through those red crystals, there's not much I can do.
Thanks a
I'm gonna
bunch.
move on for now.
Move on. Till I can find my way through. Maybe. Yeah, let's get a lay of the land. Let's greet our tall neck. And then possibly wreck down the rebel camp. Something. I'm hearing him. Ooh! What is that? Tide drifter. Forward. the other one here. Oh, it's not gonna bite. Okay. So how many machines are there? How many borrowers? What is this?
A Tallneck.
Oh,
If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area.
But where are the borrowers? Lost it. Oh, there's one. Come here, kitty cat. Okay. There were certain stuff I need to take. This one.
Stuff for the stash.
Just a tall neck. Which is still a long way away. Oh god, it must have been a brutal fight in here. What's over there? Chargers?
Shock ammo could help.
Shock ammo. Do I have shock ammo aside from my traps? Maybe not. And get this one.
This will make a good dye.
Yeah, but how will I be using that dye? Is that a goat? Oh, bighorn sheep. A bighorn sheep. Could do that on one. Let's override one. Let's stack another.
Okay then.
Yep. Okay, now let's spend skill points. Let's see. Also, yeah, the Valor. I've yet to use one. Currently equipped. What do I need? What is this? Recover weapon stamina faster. To use a weapon technique, aim L2 and fire with R1. Those techniques. That I believe they are going to come in handy. Obviously. Load up to 3 arrows of your currently selected type. Fire normally to release all arrows simultaneously. So, a small amount of weapon stamina. So we reload faster. Triple notch. Hold on. Unconnected skeleton. Nimble crafter. Okay. We'll need that. Need to learn this one. Okay. This one is the warrior. Need this. Powerful melee combo common among Nora warriors, useful in knocking down small machines and staggering larger ones. R1, 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 3 times, then R2. I'll need to remember that. Sweet. Melee damage. Deal more damage with light and heavy attack. Yes! I want this! I want this one. Resonator Blast. Deal more damage with Resonator Blasts. First, strike an enemy with melee attacks to build up energy in your spear. Then when fully charged, tap R2 to energize your target. Finally, switch to a bow and shoot the energy on the target to deal a large amount of damage. I'm supposed to remember this stuff in the midst of a combat. Kind of a scatterbrain. Critical strike plus. Yes! Stun or knock down an enemy, then approach and yeah, I know this one. Energized duration. Targets remain energized longer. Sweet. Critical boost. Not enough skill points. Okay. Let's see the survivor. Resist more damage when in critical health. What about this one? Automatically recover health sooner when in the critical health state below 25% health. Try not to fall that, but... Oh, I take a lot of damage. Hey.
Sun's getting low.
So there's a day and night cycle?
There's the tall neck that's sending the signal.
Let's try and kill it the old-fashioned way. Neat! Oh, that looks dangerous. Very dangerous. Hopefully I'll find a hydrant. Need to climb to be able to scale the tall neck. Is it on fire? Okay, I'll need to scout the area, you know, perhaps clear it from
Looks like
machines.
a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough.
Okay. Now let's clear this place of the machines first. Because climbing that, with this thing prowling about,
The machine could swoop down if we're not careful.
Weak versus ice.
There has to be a way up this thing.
Does that mean I won't be able to hide?
Power generator. That looks dead.
Down it goes!
Hide, hide. This one looks dangerous. Silence strike. Oh, it's shooting that? Nice. Move it. Whoa. That was bad. Kill it head on.
What's next?
Now I can kill it. Hopefully. Just land. And fine. Sweet. Enemies that squirm about. I hate them. What does this one say? Exhibits, special viewing. Just want to see our antenna moving down the tracks. Being your visitor information center to get dates and viewing times. November special. We're getting ready for our 2059 annual viewing of the abandoned Odyssey spacecraft as it follows the orbital path above the Western Grand Array. Book early bird ticket and receive complimentary holo sculpture based on the original Odyssey blueprints. Always remember to turn off all implants and digital devices while visiting the premises. Okay. What does this thing do? Generator. Inactive. Okay, let's see a climbing point. Oh. generators. What is this thing? Charging terminal. Functional power station capable of recharging power sources. And that's it. On that scrap, Roger just bit my head off because he found my little addition to the dishes protocol. Cares what he thinks. The tourists loved it. Every dish aligning one after the other, playing their assigned note over the alarm speakers. All perfectly paced. Music is math after all. Scientists who don't appreciate the transcendence of the musical scale should have their PhDs revoked, if you ask me. Whatever, let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. I'll go check Do and Re. They've been sluggish lately. Might have to clean their alignment reactors again. I think that's a hint of some sort? Do and Re. Then Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si. Musical scale. I need to shoot it down.
Console. No power, though.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? She didn't grab the ledge. My fault, obviously. Go someplace? Nope. No. So, as usual, it's the right side. Whoa. She went through the ladder.
Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I'll be able to move things around and find a way up.
Restore power to the console. So, what was it? Do and Re. Are there other towers nearby? No, I want the map. Unknown campfire. Perhaps there are other towers nearby that I should look into? Maybe? Maybe the answer is here. Hold on. Yeah, that's the charger. Yeah. I scanned it from below.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going.
And how am I supposed to get down? Aloy, sweetie? Do I jump? Yeah, I can jump.
There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running.
1,000 years later, and that power cell is still working. Amazing.
Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier.
Where's the stairs? There it is. I have to solve the puzzle to be able to climb a tall
Let's see
man.
what this thing does.
That's not loud at all.
Error. Disalignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Ouch. Now's the way up. Major grip.
Sheer is jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the tall neck. Untangle the dish. Need to find a fire.
Sample the dish. Get right. Maybe not. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah.
Actually worked. I should be able to get to that tall neck now. Just gotta find the right spot.
Find the right spot. Suppose the closest, maybe? Oh, that is scary. Whew. Jeez.
Looks like I might need to glide onto the tall neck. Just gotta time it right.
Yeah. Maybe if I wait a little bit. Sheesh. Imagine falling from this height. Very bad. So according to that data point, there are more satellite dishes, each one corresponding to a note in the musical, notes of what they called musical scale. Does that mean I'm gonna have to reactivate all of them for some reason? Do they have tall necks around? Like this one? Possibly. Nice giraffe. What? Oh, that was stupid. I didn't jump. This lag between my PlayStation and the OBS just keeps throwing me off. Now that's what not to do when trying to jump on a tall neck. Mysterious Brick of steel. Still got so much energy. What am I supposed to do? Come on. I think this is as close as I can get. Am I gonna club it again? Possibly. Grab onto everything. Yes. Yes.
There we go. Time to
Hi there.
The comics send that data to other machines.
In a varsity. Sweet. Whoa. That is... And what do you know? There's a cauldron! Finally! So, let's see if I have an autosave here. What time is it? Nope. That's the door. Hold on. No. Let's see. Raffle down. Let's find a campfire so I can save. Okay, sweet. Let's send a destination. Campfire. Technology hates me. Let's hope this recording has gone okay. Save. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully on the next video I'll be diving through my first cauldron, overriding new machines. The sky's the limit. Let's explore this new map. I'm finally at the west. So if you are feeling entertained, if you had a few laughs over my stumbles, then please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified by my latest videos. And until the next one, bye-bye.